Hey, what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another Pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building Mega Pidgeot that I got from just a little website called deviantart.com. I had to go look it up for a second. So description down below. Now what we're going to be using is some brown wool, black, almost called it black, but we're going to be using some brown wool, black wool, orange wool, light blue, white, red, magenta, yellow, and then just a bit of sand for its beak. So I'm very excited to build this bird, so let's get right to it. We're going to begin by placing, make sure we're not too close. We're going to place one black wool, then a white with two brown wools on the top moving towards left, and then two diagonal black wools, and two black wools on the top. So this is what you guys should start off with. Now, after we build something, I'm going to take a big step back so that everything that we recently built is in frame. So you can pause it if you need to, just in case I talk too quickly or I'm not building at a pace that's slow enough for you guys. I want to make sure that everybody stays up to pace. Don't want to leave anybody behind. So just feel free to pause it whenever you want. Now with that out the way, let's continue building. We're going to place 3 more black wools right here next to this black. So 1, 2, 3. Then a brown with a black on the right, a white on the bottom, and another black. We're going to grab our black wool, and then starting right here, we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Black wool on the right, 2 browns, an orange, and 3 black wools on the top. So once again, this is going to be 4, then black, 2 brown, orange, 3 blacks on the top. Then we're going to follow that up by placing 4 black wools with 1 black wool on the top of the last black wool. Then we're going to do orange, black, orange, 3 black wools, and then 2 black wools on the right of those 3 black wools. Then we're going to do 2 brown, 1 black, 1 orange, and then 4 white wools making a cube, just like that. Then we're going to place 4 black wools, 1, 2, 3, 4. With a black wool going up, and then on top of this 2 whites, we're going to place 2 browns with a white on the left. Then we're going to place 2 white wools with a black on the top. Then on the right here, we're going to place a magenta, a brown, a black, and then 2 more black wools on the top. And that's going to be its eyeball. Because the Mega Pidgeot actually has like a colored eye. I thought that was really cool. It's not just black like the other Pidgeys. Yeah, I see them over here. There's Pidgeot, Pidgeotto, and Pidgey. So, there we go. This one has a colored eye. Now we're going to grab our black, and then right here, we're going to place 2 black wools, 1, 2. And then starting on the second black wool, we're going to go up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then starting right here, we're going to go up by 3. 1, 2, whoops, 2, 3. And a black wool on the left of those 4 black wools. Now moving towards the right over here, we're going to grab our sand, and we're going to place just 2 blocks of sand here. 1, 2, with 2 black wools on the right, 2 black wools on the top, and then on the left of the last black wool that we placed, we're going to go up by 3 black wools. Now let's go ahead and fill this in with sand just so we can get that out the way. We're going to place 1 more sand, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a red wool. So just go ahead and fill that in for the beak of our Pidgeot. Pidgeotto! Or Pidgeot. I always felt like Pidgeotto should have been the last like Pokemon because it sounds the most like menacing. This is just Pidgeot. It's like a manly Pidgey. But I don't know. So that's gonna be the beak. Now I don't know. Let me talk to you for a second. You see these 2 brown wools? Maybe replace those 2 with sand just so it looks more like a beak. But that's entirely up to you. I'm gonna show you how to build this one just like that. But maybe you can replace those 2 with sand so it looks more like a beak. Let me know what you guys think of that idea, or if it's garbage, just let me know. But yeah, replace those 2 with sand if you want. But now let's continue building. Over here, we're going to grab our 2 magenta. 1, 2, with 2 black wools on the right, and then 3 black wools on the top. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to place 3 magentas. 1, 2, 3. And 1 more magenta on the right. So that we can place a black on the top with 3 red wools. Like so. Then we're going to place a magenta with 3 black wools. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to place 2 black wools on the top of the red, 2 black wools on the side of the red. And right below this 2 black wools, we can go ahead and place 2 more red wools. Then we're going to place 2 black wools on the right of the red. Below this black, we're going to place 2 red wools. And we're going to surround it with 2 blocks of black wool on the left. 1 here, and then 3 down the side. 1, 2, 3. And that's going to be this one little strand that he has going on that just falls over like the front of his face. And uh-oh, I think I might have built this guy too close. But if we need to, we'll just break a bit of that guy. But I should have seen that before. Alright, so let's go ahead and start building now the left side just a little bit. What we are going to do is that, do you guys see this section here? Well, we're going to place 4 brown wools. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the left, we are going to place 2 black wools with 2 browns and a black on top of each brown and then below it. Then we're going to place an orange down here with 2 black wools on the left. And then an orange with 3 black wools like so. So that way it gives us this one big section, which we're going to go ahead and fill it in with orange wool coming up at the end of the video. But for now, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's not important. So now let's continue building. We are going to grab our brown. We're going to place 1 block here with 2 black wools, a brown, and a diagonal black wool. Then we're going to place 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Let's start over. We're going to place a brown with a black on the left. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Just make sure you have that one little weird shape. Then we're going to grab our light blue and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. With 2 black wools on the top. And 2 black wools on the side. And uh-oh, that is way too close. We are going to have to like break this guy up just a bit. Alright, so I'm going to go break this. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so I'm back and I had to just erase a bit of this guy so we had room to build. So now it's time to actually build. So we're going to grab our brown wool. We're going to place 1 block here with 4 white wools on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 down here and 1 up here. Then we're going to place 2 brown wools with 2 black wools on the top. Now above these 2 black wools, we're going to place a light blue, followed up by 3 white wools. On the left here, we're going to go up by 3 black wools. 1, 2, 3. Then 2 light blues. We're going to grab our black and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then here we're going to place 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to grab our orange and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a brown and a cube of brown composed out of 4 brown wools. Make sure you add something that looks like that. Not something that looks like that. Make sure it looks just like that, because if not, it's not going to be right. So just make sure that you have those 2 orange, then 3 brown, 2 brown. Now place 4 black wools. 1, 2, 3, 4. With a black wool here and here. Starting on top of this orange, we're going to place 4 black wools towards the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1 black wool. And then a magenta. To the left of this magenta, we are going to place 2 black. Then we're going to do 2 magentas and 3 magentas. Starting here towards the left, we're going to place 5 black wools. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With 1 black wool to the left of the magenta. This part's going to be kind of complicated, so I'm going to make sure I go extra slowly, because there's a lot of colors crammed together. Do you see that? That's what we're building. All of his like nice different color feathers that he has going on. Then we're going to place 4 red wools. 1, 2, 3, 4. With 4 black wools on the top. And then 2 more black and a magenta over here. We're going to place 2 red wools, then 2 black wools with a magenta, red, magenta on the left, and magenta on the top. We're going to add 3 black wools and then 3 light blues, just like that. Then we're going to add 1 black wool here in between these 2 magentas. And on the left of this magenta, we're going to go up by 4 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to place 3 red wools with 1 black on the top and 2 blacks on the side. We're going to place 3 black wools with a light blue and a black on the top. Then we're going to place 3 light blues with 2 black wools moving towards the right. And then right below this last black wool, we're going to go down by 4 light blue wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to grab our magenta. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then on the side, we're going to place 4 black wools, but they're going to be like this. We're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to place a magenta on top of this black wool. And now on the left of the magenta, we're going to place 2 light blues with 3 black wools on the side and then 3 black wools above the light blue. We're going to place 3 red wools above these 3 black wools. 1, 2, 3 red wools. And then we're going to go 3 black wools on the side with 1 black wool here. We're going to move up here now. We're going to place 1 magenta, then 2 red wools, 1 magenta, 3 red wools. We're going to place 1 black wool right here in this little corner. And then 4 black wools starting on this magenta towards the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 black wools on the right of this 3 red wools. Now starting on top of this black, we are going to place 3 black wools towards the right. 1, 2, 3. With a magenta. And then 2 black wools towards the right on the bottom of the magenta. Let's take a big step back. Do you guys see this like big gap here? Well, we're gonna grab our red wool and we're gonna go ahead and fill it in right now. So let's go do that. Let's just fill this in with some red wool. Whoops. There you go. Pretty simple. Now over here we need to do 2 diagonal black wools, so we're going to place a magenta with a black, a magenta with a black. So that's going to be our 2 diagonal black wools. Let's go ahead and fill this section in with just a bit of magenta. Then over here, we're going to add 2 magentas, a black on the right, and then below this first magenta, we're going to go down by 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then a black below the other magenta. We are then going to place a magenta right here in this little corner with a black on the bottom And then on the right of the magenta, we're going to go up by 3 black wool. So 1, 2, 3. Just like that. We're going to grab our yellow wool and we are going to place 3 yellow wools with 3 orange wools like so. Then we're going to place a black with 3 black wools down the side. Then we're going to place a yellow with 4 black wools, but they're going to be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 2 more yellow wools. Then we're going to place a black and then 3 black wools down the side. Then we're going to do a yellow with a black on the right. So now we need to go back over here to finish the outline. Do you guys see this section here? Well, on the right, we're going to add a yellow with a black underneath. And then 2 magentas towards the right and 2 black wools towards the left. Then we're going to place a red with 3 black wools surrounding it. And then we need to do 2 diagonal black wools. So 1, we're going to place 4 red wools. And then our second diagonal black wool. And next to that black, we're also going to do 4 red wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you go, we have our 2 diagonal black wools with 4 red wools on the right of each one. And that's going to be pretty much the outline. We just have to go back in and add a bit of detail here and then fill in the bird with some brown wool, which we're going to do that coming up at the end. So make sure that you guys have this. So let's take a big step back. This is probably going to be our most complicated Pokemon tutorial up to date because there's so much going on and so many different colors in this section. So let's go ahead and finish that in. It's going to be, I'm not going to say easy, but it's going to be fairly simple. So we're going to start on this section. We're going to grab our orange wool. We're going to place 1 orange wool above this sand. And then on the right, we're going to go up by 4 orange wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a yellow with 2 orange wools. There we go. Now on the left, on top of this red, we're going to go up by 3 magentas. So 1, 2, 3, and then 3 red wools. Then we're going to place a magenta on top of the red. 2 magentas here. 2 red wools and a magenta. Then we're going to place 1 red wool with 3 magenta wools. We're going to drop back down on the left of this red wool. We're going to add 3 more magentas. And then on the top here, we're going to add 1 orange wool. So we're pretty much done. We just have to go ahead, fill this in with yellow, and fill in the bottom with brown. So I'm going to go and fill this yellow thing in with you guys. I'm not going to fast forward this part because it's kind of complicated even though it's just filling it in. I just want to make sure you guys can see exactly where you need to fill in the yellow. There we go. So just make sure that's what, pretty easy. And then the rest of the bird is just gonna be filled in with some brown wool. You guys see this section brown, and then this section needs to be orange. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in those two very important parts. Remember, this is gonna be orange, and this top part's gonna be brown. So I'm gonna do the orange first, and then the brown. So that's what the orange should look like. Make sure that you guys have this, and then we're gonna do the brown. So I'm gonna do that right now. I just wanted to stop here, give you guys a second so you guys can get a better look at where the orange needs to be. And then let's get to work on the brown. And there we go, that's what the Pidgeot should look like after we're done filling in with brown, and we're completely done with our mega Pidgeot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, so you can stay up to date with all our newest videos. Tell your friends about us, leave a comment down below telling us what you want us to build next. And as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.